Hello, I am back with my sort of finished project that I started yesterday. I intended to share sewing on these bookmark tags, but the power went out this afternoon and it finally came back on. And now it's too late for me to do stuff, so I'm kind of losing daylight, but I want to share like how many I got done while the power was out. These are done, and I know in using up my scraps I created more scraps because I cut these out of scraps, but then I had the center and made more, but that's okay because I'm really loving how these are coming out. All right, let me show my finished ones, and you may hear rain. It is raining. Okay, this one here, oops, and then I just basically have it backed with the file folder that I wanted to use up. And then this one here, this one here, and this one needs to be cut. This one's a little bit long, and I have work traffic coming home now, so it's quite noisy. I love this one. I already had this blue, navy blue, because I had made a customer the dress forms out of the navy blue. So then that left me with the negative. So I have a bunch of these, and I really am loving this color paper, so I might do some more of these, but I really like how it turned out. Though this is shorter than these because how I cut them out. So from now on, I'll probably cut them to the 7.5 to make sure that I'm making them tall enough so that I can make it into something. But yeah, I really like how these turned out. I'll just have to trim this up. Here's this one here. I was just basically using up, you know, these leftover pieces from doing another project that either didn't make the cut or I didn't like them. And when I do my embossed dress forms, I don't emboss way down here anymore because it compromises this part here. It makes it weak. So I try to keep, if I emboss them, from here up. Okay, this one needs to be trimmed. Here's that one there. I like that one. So I'm basically gonna probably tomorrow just sit and just sew around all of them, and then I'll figure out a hole up here, or I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but I'll decide that before I sew them, because if I'm making them into a tag I can still sew around them, but I'll want to include that tag shape before I start sewing. But yeah, these are really cute. And I went through that whole thing of scraps and pulled everything out. I like this one. And this is really thin paper. It's that paper from Joann's. It's American Craft. I don't have any more in here, but yeah. So it's real thin, but it's still worked out being glued to the file folder. This paper was kind of busy, and I wasn't sure if it was going to work, but I like it. just that, you know, a little bit of embossing across this just kind of just gave it a little something. This one here. We've got some purples. And then of course I had the negative space to this to use. And then this one here. I can't wait to see what they look like after I sew around them. This one here. This one. This one's really pretty. Very delicate. This one here. I did this one yesterday, and then this one I did on camera yesterday too. Really like that. I'll have to pull that embossing folder out because I really like that. And then this one I did on camera yesterday too. Actually, I didn't really notice, but this is an embossing folder. I think that's Tim Holtz. It's a playing card. I just noticed that. That's cool. Huh. All right, and that's that. Those are ready to be sewn. And then now I have all of these now, which I'll probably go through my solid, well that's solid, but my solid color cardstock and pick, you know, coordinating something to go with these. But I have a lot of them. So I'll be making these for a while, but they're really easy and go together quickly. So I think the hardest part will be sitting and sewing them. That will be the tedious part, but I like doing that. I love sewing. Yeah. These are cool. Some of them are kind of busy. Some of them are thinner paper than others. But yeah, so I have a lot to work with here. So these are these, and then I still have all of these. Oops. That I cut out of scraps. I just basically anything that was 2.5 by 7.5, I grabbed it. So I'm not sure how those are going to work out. But I definitely have a good variety of colors. That one there. So I got through quite a few scraps. And here's the navy blue that I made for a customer. So now I know that something with a little bit of blue will go good. Like that'll look good right there. That's a good one. So I'm going to keep those two together because I like that. And like this has a little bit of blue in there. So yeah, I'll just go through and match these up. And this one I had a hard time with. I've got all my back pieces cut. Had a hard time with this one here. I may pull out, I do have a scrap of burgundy cardstock. That might look good in there. I'll try it. Not sure. And then these I've already matched up here. So let me put a piece behind here. So I really like this. But what I did was basically I matched them all up, stacked them, and then I went through and tied all my bows and glued them. So they were all ready to go. Then once I had them all done, then I just started gluing the rest like I showed in my video yesterday. So this one's a yay. And this one is kind of growing on me. It's a little difficult with the busy cardstock, so, but I'm kind of liking that. I think once I put the bow on, the tulle bow really makes a difference. It really does. Let me put these in here. Keep everything together. I love these trays. Oh, where'd I get this? Either I think Dollar Tree. It's random what you find there. Okay, this one here, I like the simplicity of this one. The background is busy, and then basically what I did was took a strip embossing folder. These are my strip embossing folders, and it's probably buried. I won't be able to find it. No. Okay. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay. I keep these, and I got these bags at Dollar Tree. It comes with a bigger bag and then a smaller bag, but it's perfect for these little strips. And basically, I wanted the flower right here to go down, and I couldn't fit it in there. So what I did is I took an X-Acto knife and just cut a slit right there in the center so that I could poke this piece in there. Is that how I want? Yeah. And I had to really pry it so I could get it in there. I had a screwdriver, but I got it in there so that I could have it up there like that. So when I ran it through my embossing folder, this flower was exactly positioned where I wanted it. And it doesn't hurt the embossing folder as long as you don't cut it all the way. I just made a slit right there. See it? So that I could poke that top part in there. And I've done that with some other ones too that I really wanted to use but couldn't fit it where I wanted it. Okay, so this is going to go with this one. I like this. Just goes. Love it. And then this one for this one here. Kind of busy, but I like it. And then I was being a little bit too picky, and then I'm like, you know, you just really need to use this stuff up. So this one here, kind of busy. But once I put the bow on there, it kind of breaks it up. I like this one. This one's I think my autumn paper, yeah, that I get from Michael's. So I just did the leaves on there. It's kind of cool. And then this one here. This one was a difficult one. Yeah. I got two. Yeah, I got two. Okay. This one here, let me bring these back over. This one here was kind of a weird, I can't remember what that embossing folder is. It has numbers or something on it. It might be a Tim Holtz, I'm not sure. But I did these a long time ago, so. But yeah, I went with that. And then this one here, it was a thing where I wasn't crazy about this first class on here, but I was to the point where it's got to find a home, and that's where it is. Once I put the bow on there, it'll be cute, and I sew around it. I love this one. See, I'm gonna love doing these with colored cardstock. It doesn't really show up good on here, but this green is my, it's the earth green. It's in the earth family of the Recollections, and I love that color. It's beautiful. That's cute. Once I put the little band around the waist, it'll look really cute. I almost didn't cut this scrap, but I had just enough with a little bit left over, and I said I'm just going to make it work. I think these are teapots or something on there, I'm not sure. So it was finding a home. This one here is a koi fish. Whoops, I got my thumb on it. So yeah, these all need to be glued. This one here, it doesn't show up really well on camera, but I love it together. This is a piece of fabric, and I cut this out a long time ago out of a scrap. So that's gonna go find a home right there. Once I put the bow on there, it'll be cute. It's different. This one here, flowers. And I love this one. I didn't like how the embossing folder came out on the Dressform. It was just awkward, but I love this together. It reminds me of an apron. And then this one here. Not sure that I like these two together, but I may switch it out because I just feel like this is just too busy for that. So that might change. I'm not going to go for it now, but like, see that one? I just don't know. Yeah, I think I need to find something else for that one because I'm not liking that. So yeah, that one's not ready. Let me put it to the bottom. So yeah, I got quite a few. So I'm thinking I really intended to put these in my Etsy orders, but I may take a few select ones and put them in my shop. I don't know. We'll see. You may see them in there. So, is there something else? Ooh, I'm going to have an avalanche here. Oh my goodness. That was so close. Okay. What else did I? Boy. I can't think. All right. I guess on the next video, I'll probably have these sewn, and I have something else that I want to show with these and solid. Well, that's not solid, but I thought I had one right here. My thought was is I kind of want to put like a skirt, like a tulle skirt on there, and like have it all bunched up somehow, if I can do that. I don't know, that might be a little bit too crazy, but I want to see if I can get like a tulle skirt on the bottom of some just plain colors where you can see the color through there. It might even work for these too and soften it up. Oh, or I could use, okay, I got another idea, and I'm not even going to say it, so I got the squirrel brain. But yeah, I just thought if I put like a little mini skirt, made a little mini skirt for it. So I may do that. Okay, that's it for today. Now I gotta go plug everything back in. Toaster, coffee maker, all that stuff had to be unplugged because we were having a like a low voltage. So I gotta go around and plug everything back in. I was just happy that when the power came back on, I had internet. So yeah. Okie doke. Hope everybody had an awesome day. Take care, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.